So if you've just joined Alex's URP server, look at you, with that spinny propeller hat and that candy bar in your hand. Is this really the type of man you want to be? Of course not. I know you. You want to be one of those rich men sitting in their fancy mafia suit on a mansion. But don't you worry your little head, because today I'm going to teach you the first step to getting to that. Weed. Just look at it. Simple yet elegant. The perfect way to start off your drug journey. But how do we get the weed? Well, that's the whole point of making this video. Our journey starts at Town Hall. First, I'm going to show you where to find the first NPC to actually unlock the ability to grow weed. Just head straight right in between the two apartments and you should see wood-fired pizza. In the alleyway right next to it will be your first NPC. Now you're going to want to talk to my good boy Jack here. Jack is going to give you a simple little quest. Deliver 3 different packages to 3 different NPCs. These NPCs are also going to be used later on. The first of which is in Cala, right behind the bank. He'll just be sitting back here by himself next to a dumpster. You should see a giant green laser beam coming from his head, weirdly enough, but he's fine. Talk to him, give him his package, and head right out of there, and we'll be off to our next location. Now after giving the first NPC his package, turn right back around and head down the subway, because our next stop is in Monterey, where our next NPC resides. Right as you exit the subway, you should see that giant laser beam once again. Don't worry, she's also fine. But just head over here, right in this alleyway, and you should see her right damn there. Deliver a package to her just like the last guy and get out of there. Back to the subway, because our next stop is in Ferndale. Unlike last time, you should see the giant green laser beam right off the bat. This guy's not fine. You just gotta head out right out the subway and he'll be right smack there, standing out in the open. What a great dealer. I'm lying. He is the worst dealer in this entire game. The police will always catch you if you try to sell to him. He's wearing black, standing next to a pink. What is he doing? Sorry for that, folks. Anyways, we have to head back to Cala now and talk to our boss man after delivering that final package. And he'll reward you with something great. So after delivering all that, what's our reward? The ability to spend our money! Hallelujah. Of course, now you can buy weed seeds and grinders from this guy. Buy one of each. Do not buy more than 1 weed seed. I swear to God, if you buy more than 1 because you're trying to plant multiple plants, don't. Listen to me. Don't do it. You'll get more plants by just later on. Just trust me here. For the love of God, don't waste our money. So now you're thinking, oh, great, time to plant. Let me just head over to the florist to buy some Oh, yeah, fertilizer costs a lot out of the pocket. Don't buy fertilizer. Now, if you played a little bit of Unturned Survival, you'd know, wait, can't I make my own fertilizer? You're correct. Now, how are we gonna do this? Buying clothing and tearing it apart with our bare fucking hands. Of course. Now there's a couple places where we can do this. Take the mall in Cala for example. You walk in and just to our right here is the clothing store. Not the place I would personally recommend, but certainly the closest to spawn. And then the second and better one, my personal favorite, is the clothing store in Monterey. Just walk down this sidewalk and bam, there it is. Why is this place so special? Let me just show you. See, the thing with Monterey and why its clothing store is so special is because you can hop right behind the counter and hide. No need for the police to see you buy all that clothing, huh? Truly a perfect spot for tearing apart clothes to make cloth. Now that I'm here, let me show you what to buy. You're going to want to go to the hats and scroll down until you see the embryos. These are do-rags. They only cost 11 bucks and they tear apart into 2 cloth. Now why is that so good? For only $22, you can make one piece of fertilizer. You save a shit ton compared to what you have to buy them for 50.
But what if I don't want to dare about clothing and want to buy them at 50? It doesn't seem like that much of a savings.
$30 saves a shit ton when you need several hundreds of fertilizer. If you think that you're just wasting your time doing this and you could just get it done and over with, you're an idiot that likes to not be rich. Anyways, after all that, this is what you're gonna need. 1 fertilizer and 4 cloth exactly for exactly 1 joint. Make sure you have specifically these items. As you know, why would I need 4 extra cloth? We don't need 2 fertilizer, you're right. We need 1 fertilizer for the planting and then 4 cloth to make the actual joint. It turns out you need 4 pieces of rolling paper. What? I feel like you only should need 1 cloth to make a joint, but hey, that's just me. Now one thing you're gonna want to take care of is go to skills and click the heart one, and you're gonna want to fully max out agriculture. This is a necessity. You're going to 100% need this. Without this, you will not get the 2 plants from the seed whenever you fertilize it. This is a necessity to growing anything and to do anything drug related. Make sure this is maxed out. Personally, I would max out all stats, but this is on my alt, so max out agriculture. I'm serious. Now for the important part. First, we're going to find a good place to plant, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. There's plenty of good spots on the edge of the map. You want somewhere where no PD, no other people will ever see you. Let's start off quite simple, nothing too difficult. Now we're going to go into the growing part. Grab your seed, plant it in the dirt. Simple as can be, agriculture. Now we're going to grab our fertilizer and fertilize the plant. This should make it fully grown and ready to harvest. Now if you had upgraded your skills, you will get 2 from this. Make the first one into a seed. That is a necessity. Make one of them into a seed. You will never buy new seeds, always have an extra seed. Now we're actually going to make the joint. First, we're going to want to grind up 1 leaf. Make sure you have turned 1 in the seed. Grind up 1 leaf, and then with 4 cloth and 1 weed, you're going to make exactly 1 joint. This all should add up perfectly if you had gotten exactly 1 fertilizer, 4 cloth, and presto, 1 joint to sell. That is how you make weed. Now it's time for the selling part. Now there's a couple places where we can sell. My personal favorite is the Lucy over here in the alleyway. She's very quiet in the middle of an alleyway, not seeable by PD that often. But there's also other choices. Or I should say choice, because you can also sell to the man in Kala behind the bank. This is the last choice you have. I'm serious, do not sell to the guy in Ferndale. It's stupid, dumb as NPC. He sits out in the open with a full black outfit in front of a pink building. What kind of idiot does that? How can he be a drug dealer and sit there? What are you thinking? Are you stupid? Whoa, lost my cool there. Anyways, back to the drug dealing. Congrats, that's really all I can teach you from now. You are now officially a level 1 thug that is now in the weed business. My next video coming soon will be on how to make meth. Exciting! Now go out there and deal drugs. Might as well hit the like and subscribe button while you're at it. Thank you and good night.